medicine today?
I did. You were gone. I can get you some.
You're okay.
Hello and welcome to Jomboy and Jake Radio. It's Wednesday, March 31st, the last day of March. The last day of the off-season. Opening day is tomorrow. We will be reviewing Magic Spoon cereal today at halftime. We will be doing trivia today. We will be making our official Homer Draft pick since this is the Talkin' Yanks team here. We will be drafting types of paths on today's show. We will be doing Max's trivia. We have news segments about a mafiosa who was on the run and got caught. Jake is now the voice of Ford and the Astros and a bunch of other stuff. My mic seems a touch loud, but I know you're dealing with a lot of other stuff, BBD. So we'll figure that out. Jake, you're not on camera because your camera got bumped.
Hit by a truck, it looked like.
Yes.
Got bumped at some
Jake,
point. It's pretty blurry.
You do a big intro.
Got hit by a truck. I am your off-camera Mike today. Welcome to Jomboy and Jake Radio. We're giving away a lot of free prizes. And we are recording live in sunny La Jolla, California, as we get ready for The Price is Right today. Hope everyone's doing well. It's a big day. It's a big year. It's a big month. It's a big week. It's a big hour.
2 hours.
It's a big minute. It's a big second. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm excited. JJR, let the lead out. It's already weekend vibes over here. I mean, Trevor Plouffe is en route soon. Very soon. My second favorite
Do you want us to call Zach in to help?
MLB third baseman, Trevor Plouffe. Alex Bregman, obviously a close friend of mine.
Are you going to sue Ford?
No, they're friends. Ford, Breggy, my guy that set it up, give him a shout out, Will Stout.
Wait, how'd you find that out?
Will.
So, I mean, Jake's voice was used as the opening of a hype video that Bregman posted on his Twitter. That is a hype video for the Astros, also a very sneaky Ford commercial. So you found out who set it up?
It's Breg's guy, Will Stout. Jake Stout, you know. But yeah, he reached out. He was coy about it. And like, yeah, oh, so you saw the video. I was like, yeah, man. Appreciate you. He's like Bregman's guy. You know, Alex Bregman wasn't at home making that video. It was the Will Stout. And yeah, we had a nice talk. We were like, he's like, you know, if you guys ever want to do something with Bregs, let me know. I was like, yeah. I was like, we were supposed to meet him at the Easton event, but stuff went down, so we didn't. And he was like, yeah, we canceled a few things after the stuff went down. So
Bregman's cool with us?
I think Bregman's my guy. I don't know about you yet. I'm trying to ease you in. We'll see what happens.
Let's have him on the show.
I'll work through that. We'll see where he gets. But
I assume he at least gave it the thumbs up.
yeah, man. Well, it was funny running through, like explaining this to Jess yesterday. It's just kind of hilarious. It's like, yeah, you know, some guys do hype videos. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then
She thought that was just you.
yeah, no, that's just my thing. And then, loose ball. And then, you know, as obviously Astros and all that, she gets that. But, you know, we forget before that, like, baseball was ready to make Bregman, like, one of the faces of the sport.
Yeah.
Like, you know, this Astros team that was set up to do big things, you know, he was kind of the guy for them. Like, you know, Springer, Correa, Altuve, they were around. But Bregman was doing all the intentional talks and being silly. Snagged their host. Sorry. And yeah, so I think it's funny. I mean, I think, you know, Bregman will slowly be getting out there a lot more. And, you know, comment section of an internet can always be tough. But, yeah, that was pretty wild. Pretty wild to see the couple people started tagging me. We were finishing our NL preview, which just premiered on the other channel. and poked my head out about 10 minutes after and seen a lot of Talking Jake, and I was like, oh, this must be a sweet hype vid. And then to hear my piercing, high-pitched voice was pretty
You put an
Pretty
effect on
wild.
your voice, too.
wild.
You sound even different.
You want me to ask Will?
And it being the first part of that video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That comes up before Bregman comes up.
Yeah, black screen.
That's so awesome.
Black screen.
That's cool.
So cool.
Weird world. It's a weird world.
What a weird world. Hey, we're a team, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have been.
Don't forget about that.
Amen.
Teammates.
Been saying.
BBD, you got a ticket this morning.
Yeah, I did. Kind of put my day off to a rocky start.
Did you find out how much it is for?
Dude, I think the money-wise, if I'm reading the ticket right, it's like $200.
Sounds right.
Like yeah.
You can do community service and sometimes pay it off by like.
I'll pay $200.
I cleaned up. I went to a fucking.
If this was a
Dogs
month
and
ago,
cats.
sure.
Dogs and cats. You buy
Yeah.
What's that called? Shelter.
Animal shelter?
Yes, I worked it off at an animal shelter.
If this was a month ago, I'd consider that workaround because I like doing good.
Yeah. One time I paid it off by doing community service by coaching Little League, which was awesome because I just coached my brother's Little League team anyway, so I didn't have to change anything about my life, and I just got my ticket paid for.
Pretty big.
Tell everyone how fast you were going. 49 and a 25.
BBD.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's
that's
in
dangerous.
a school zone. He's
Well,
dodging kids.
It wasn't a school zone. If you need
School,
the,
it was not a school zone. We want that off
I'm
the
aware of
record.
the school zones around here.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, no, I mean it's where I drive.
You got
Lately,
trapped.
it's been like most days. I'd say like at least 3 out of the 5 drive-ins a week. It takes me this way. George Washington Bridge goes on to.
Dude, you
I
know
guess
it?
that's technically the FDR Drive for a minute there.
GW
Who's our
app.
dude? He's in your fashion crew.
Yeah, I can hook it up.
We got. He's
Jose.
Jose. He gave me a get out of jail free card. I have in my wallet. I haven't gotten pulled over. You need one of those.
Be cool. It's like to take the FDR Drive and go by. It's kind of like the same direction I would go if I were driving directly to your old apartment and I cross over that bridge in the morning.
Yep.
That's been like the default direction the GPS sends me. It's one of like 4 ways once you get off the bridge. Anyway, and then so like right when you pull off there, it becomes a local road again. But there's like no traffic, so I was going highway speed. So I was, let's
Yeah.
call it 60. It was probably higher
Yeah.
since there's no traffic and it was the highway.
Yep.
And right when you pull off and go like. You gotta do like a double go off, so you don't really slow down until you're on there because you gotta like avoid cars that are coming in on the right side. You gotta do like kind of a full turn. So I was slowing down once I got to the local road area. I was going 49 when they clocked me, which means I was slowing down. And they're like, "Yeah, it becomes 25 over there." And they gave me 3 flyers on how speeding can save lives. There's 3 of the same flyer along with the ticket.
Well, rated it 3 times.
Got 2 other
I
people
gave one
here.
to Sam,
Oh,
Okay, that was nice.
and I think I gave the other one to Katie because they were the 2 people here when
That's
I
fair.
was
That
showing
works.
them
Jake doesn't
that.
drive.
They were the
That
2
works.
people
So-
immediately in front of
Jake
me.
doesn't even have a license, so no need to give it to him.
it's true.
And so I got a ticket, 49 and a 25. I was braking.
Wow.
It's very much braking, and it's where there's like a stoplight there. I assume you've driven on that part a decent amount. There's a stoplight there. I know that's coming. I drive there every day. I know where it is.
You almost hit that kid, though.
The sickos in
That's
the
not
chat
important.
right now are
Raising
funding
money.
BBD's ticket, which I very much appreciate, and I also want to discourage. 'Cause
Katie,
it's very nice. of
Katie
you
got
guys.
pulled over the weekend.
I'm not asking for that.
Katie got pulled over. The cop came out. He was on the side of the road. We drove past the cop. Cop comes off the side of the road, gets behind Katie, puts his sirens on. She's like, "Oh, do I need to get out of his way?" And she starts pulling over to the left lanes. And I'm
Goes
like,
with you.
"Katie, he's pulling you over." And then he just gave her a warning because she's a young white female. And
Whoa.
she had 2 dogs and her kids in the car. I mean, she didn't even, there was no sour story. There was no asking. He just said, he was like, you're going 86 and passing people in the right lane. Let me see what I can do for you. And then came back and was like, you know what? I'm just going to give you a warning today. It's like, what?
Shout out to Katie showing a little skin. That's my girl.
I didn't even get the lights flashing and getting pulled over the traditional way. The guy came out from the sidewalk and just like put his hand up.
Time out.
You got pulled over by a
Time
dude
out.
on his feet?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
David.
You
That
should-
wasn't a cop.
Yeah. Oh, man.
He comes out, he puts his hand up, and I'm like, oh, something happening here. So I just stopped because it's by the stoplight.
How
I was
did he
like,
clock you? Did he have a
gun?
Man, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is embarrassing.
Oh, no.
Got pulled over by a dude on his
I was
feet.
like, oh, the stoplight must be out, and he's like manning it because they need somebody to navigate the stoplight. Because he just comes out and stops me, and then he gives me like a point, and like goes over, and like, he's like, pull over.
The chat is now turned and is asking for a refund now that they found out it was a cop on foot. They got
I mean,
you.
it was insane because I wasn't speeding.
Wow.
I wasn't speeding. That's how he gets you.
Do you understand why you got a ticket?
No.
Do you understand why you got a ticket?
49 and a 25, kids running all around, dodging them.
On foot.
Yeah, sucks.
Dude, and then I saw while they were doing it, his other guy, his partner, I guess.
If you didn't see him wave and just kept driving, I think that's like fair game.
He was standing in the street.
So, okay.
He didn't pull me over from the side of the road.
Question.
He was out there. They were just every 10 minutes going out there and grabbing somebody.
It's very
clearly what they were doing because I saw him do it to the next guy.
Driven past this police officer, what happens next?
If you just
was there a
avoided him
light?
the same way you were avoiding the kids.
Yeah. New York driver.
I
BBD.
certainly get points. I think if they get me,
Man,
because there's 2 stoplights right after.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Oh, he just run
He
down.
stopped me right in front of where a
Okay.
stoplight is,
I was getting a better lay of the land.
and there's another stoplight 20 yards after that, because it's just like back-to-back streets with stoplights.
You said this is your first speeding ticket ever?
No. I've gotten one that was just like in DC, the radar guns there, they get you every time. And I've got pulled over once. It was a similar speed trap. It was when my grandpa died a year and a half ago now, or a year ago. And like I was driving from my house in Pennsylvania up to upstate Western New
that's
York,
right,
where
yeah.
my grandparents lived. And I was like going up there, and there was a speed trap, and I noticed people were pulled over, and I said, "Oh, thank God I'm not speeding."
Yeah.
And then I got the flashers behind me.
Damn.
It's like, oh, they're pulling over everybody. I was going 70 and a 60. It dropped down to 50, and that's how they were getting.
So
everybody.
BBD, I don't know if it's big brother, little brother with you and me, or kissing cousins, or whatever you want to label us.
I never had an older brother, so I'm fine with whatever. Always wanted
When the
one.
speed limit goes down, they don't factor in the old speed limit.
I know, but they're giving it.
So-
They've gotten me twice the second it goes down, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
That's how they make money.
You've got
I
all
know.
the points.
I get that,
You've got all the points.
but
I lived in a...
that one I understand, like how they got me, like fair's fair. I was mad, and he waved it down a few because I cried because I was like, I'm on my way to my
Right,
grandpa's
literally.
funeral.
He
So I
felt
went
bad.
I went full tears on him.
So you didn't cry today?
I didn't cry today because I truly didn't do anything wrong.
Well,
There was a speed trap in my town in Illinois that, there was one sliver of the road that was a different town, so they set it to, 35, and everywhere else it was 25 surrounding it. Or the opposite, 35, and they dropped down 25, so, they could get you. It was just, from one light to another light. It was a classic speed trap. I think my dad used to always be like, this is a classic speed trap.
that's
This is allowed.
That's a big moment for a lot of parents teaching their kids to drive, showing them the zones.
Yeah.
The zones. I think Middlebury, Southbury had a section of highway that was like that. I think the highway was normally 65, but there was one section that was 45. And it's this is where they'll get you.
Yeah.
This is where they'll get you.
Um,
Trapped.
So that sucks, BBD.
Sorry.
I used to get a
BBD.
lot of speeding tickets. I haven't gotten one forever. I drive very slow now. That's probably why.
Well, I
it.
don't drive like fast.
49 and 25. I don't know.
But like,
Almost double, man.
They trapped me.
He clocks you at 50. You're
Yeah.
double the speed limit. Now you're in
51.
jail.
You're in prison right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach sitting over there talking about how big his wiener is.
Esposito. Zach Esposito.
Zach Esposito is our band Crooked Ways.
All right. Anything else? I mean, we got a lot to do. We got to choose our homer picks. So we're a team. So we're doing this new thing for Jomboy Media where it's a Jomboy Media homer draft. We did it on the Talkin' Baseball pregame show, but now it's going to be on social medias.
The
Tom-
Talkin' Yanks pregame show is not.
Yeah, the
changed.
Talkin' Yanks pregame show that we're going to do tomorrow. I'm so excited for that tomorrow, Jake. I just thought about it on the way in. But we are doing, Monday through Friday. It's Mansplain Baseball Elsewhere versus the Jomboy Media Baseball YouTube, which is going to be Trevor Plouffe, Chris Rose, Kelsey Wingert, Peter Moylan, versus the Pinstripe Strong Gang, versus Jomboy Media Office, which is kind of like, I guess, Zach, Sam, Tom, everyone. And then Talkin' Yanks, which is the three of us. So we need to make our pick for tomorrow. We got to be weary because if we can't make the same pick twice in the month.
In a month.
So we are talking Yanks. So do we want to open with a Yankee?
Have you shown Tom he's taking a dance class Tom video yet? Because that's
No.
one of your favorites, and we
Yeah.
have a Tom that now works here.
Yeah, no, I don't think I have yet, but I will.
We got a lot of things to yell at him, huh?
I mean,
Just his last name.
I wonder if I have that.
You do.
Like, I wonder if I've tweeted it before, like where I can search dance class. I've definitely tweeted it in response to you dancing.
To me dancing,
before.
yes.
Yes.
You could at Jomboy _ and then dance.
Well,
Or dancer.
Okay. So I've tweeted out the quote, he's taking a dance class, Tom, twice.
Yeah.
But neither with the video attached. I think when I attach the video, I
You
probably
You don't comment.
Yeah. I probably don't like say the quote because it's also in the video. But yeah, it's taking a dance class, Tom, is a great quote.
Now, you were thinking, you've kind of been putting this into the ether that you think Jay Bruce is going to homer on opening day.
No, you said you were going to choose him for the Talkin' Yanks pregame
That's
show.
never been said.
You said if I don't take Jay Bruce, I'll cut my own dick off. And I was like, that's so harsh, Jake. Incredibly harsh. I wasn't into it at all.
No need to do that to yourself.
Are we taking a Yankee?
I don't want to,
Okay.
but we can.
I feel it's for the first one a bit of an obligation to go Yankee. But
That's what they want us to do, you know?
Yeah, I think we should take
Who's the worst starting pitcher tomorrow?
Boyd.
Oh yeah, who are they? Who
Jimmy's
they got?
Boyd.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
Buffoon Brent with a huge YouTube donation. Just had my wisdom teeth pulled yesterday. LOL.
Found us through Laughs from the Past.
Been a longtime fan, and I actually started watching us
Wow.
through Laughs from the Past. Hope everyone is doing well and excited for opening day. That's incredible. Thank you very
Thank you
much,
very much.
Brent.
Brent.
Thank you very much. That's awesome.
Holy nuke.
And finding it. I love when people
We've
find us
covered
through
the
weird
bill.
ways. There's a patron who's in a secret group that can't be mentioned.
Yes.
Who I believe said
My religion.
found us through Six Pack Cinema
Yeah.
way back through the True,
yeah.
True
Yeah, it's a
Detective
wild
reviews.
place.
Yeah. Does Baseball Reference have? They do. They have the previews up already for all the starting pitchers and teams.
Oh, no.
So yeah, I would choose
Go to Cleveland.
go to Cleveland because Boyd's pitching.
Hmm.
Like Jose Ramirez wants out of Cleveland.
Jose
Franmil.
Ramirez, I think. My brain goes to Franmil. Jose Ramirez, I think, has had a few slow start years.
He's hot. He's streaky.
He's like
So
the
it's
best
either a
second
good
half
pick or a
player
bad
every
pick.
year.
So I mean, I'm not hard on that. We can do a Yankee, or we can do a Met or a National because we're gonna be live for those
Watching
games.
that, but those are really good pitchers.
I know.
It'd be
Who are-
quite the shot we're calling.
Who are the Orioles playing? Dude.
Orioles are against
Jimmy.
Boston of Aldi.
Ooh, okay. Interested in that.
Mm.
Jim, I might have one for you.
Okay.
Guy who was a terrible pitcher last year is getting the pill tomorrow. Mad Bum, right?
Yeah.
Is that a bet we're willing to make?
He's against the Padres.
Padres. So there's a lot of names there on the Padres that you're not going to burn them all out.
Right.
Like, should we take Machado?
Like Machado, Will Myers.
Do we have the full rule set?
I mean, we can also go flashy, you know? Other people have made their picks, right?
Only the Pinstripe Strong Crew has made their picks so far.
Mansplain put their picks in, I think, between that conversation.
So they just did. Mansplain's picture in as well.
Okay.
And we also have to pick for Friday as well because Tom's getting his vaccine.
Right.
It's our first 2 picks.
Good luck.
They don't have the full batter versus BVP up on Baseball Reference yet.
Batter versus pitcher.
Because I was going to see if anyone on the Padres has owned Mad Bum before.
Right. How about what if we reverse engineer this a little bit?
So should we establish the rules for the people? Can't pick a player within the month. Is there a rule for going back to a team?
No, there's no rule on the team.
You can call Tom in.
Dude, I mean, Tatis has owned. I want Tatis. Tatis has owned.
I think we do it.
Tatis has owned Bumgarner.
I don't think we'll regret.
He has 2 homers off of him and a .545 batting average. And Tatis, biggest name in baseball, wants to make a splash opening day. Plus, that we might get him on tour. We can roll
feature.
We can roll him over. Should I put it in?
Yeah.
Yeah, the opening day.
Yeah.
Tatis.
All right, I think
there's the Mad Bum hates home runs.
Yeah, it's fun versus not fun. I think I think
Mad Bum is fun in his own right, but he doesn't like when people have fun at his expense.
Okay, it's in. That's locked. I slacked it to Tom. We're picking Tatis for Thursday. Now we have to make a Friday pick as well.
So there's a little bit of a limited action on Friday currently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Names that jump out of pitchers that could potentially be hit.
Okay.
Antonio Senzatella from Colorado against the Dodgers. Another good team.
Yeah.
Andrew Haney of the White Sox against Andrew Haney versus the White Sox.
Yeah.
That's a pretty decent matchup there. Christian Javier Luzardo, not into that. Merrill Kelly for the D-backs if we're trying to double down. And then Johnny Cueto versus James Paxton, Big Maple. I mean, the one that...
I like Vaughn. I like taking Tatis early because it's a huge name off the board, and then you get like a big spring trying to roll it over to an opening, and you don't burn another big name in April. I like that concept. I'm open. I don't want to be.
You want to go the rookie Andrew Vaughn.
Or someone on the White Sox that's not a stud, like a back-end White Sox.
I agree with not going with a big name and burning back-to-back big names.
That's us peacocking early.
Strategy.
Yeah.
Because I think
we don't even know if he'll get the start game.
Tatis is going to be on tour. Like, we have Tatis. Right. He's homering on opening day, so we'll have him going. He rolls over for us. So it's like almost a burn pick. Ian Happ loves opening day dingers. He does. We also have a giveaway for him.
He's our friend.
Who are they playing?
We locked in Tatis.
Had an okay spring. Yeah, it's locked.
They're playing the Pirates.
It's locked.
Yeah.
I like going to the White Sox for game 2. I do like that. They're facing.
I like the White
Haney.
Sox.
What's Vaughn's handedness?
He's right.
Okay.
He's right. It's a play. I mean,
I know very little about him.
I feel like we always missed on Tim Anderson last year.
Well, he always hit home runs against Boyd.
Right.
And I missed it. He had like 2 in one game against Boyd.
I mean, I don't hate the Vaughn angle. You know, he's got to get his first major league home run at some point.
And if you get a guy's first, it's almost like extra credit, even though we're not getting extra credit.
I mean, the only other righties that jump out, I mean, it's Abreu, it's Anderson, it's Robert, Luis, Robert. The other guys are switch.
Zach Collins had a big spring. He hit some home runs.
He's a lefty. I don't think we want to go lefty on lefty there.
I mean, Vaughn, it's going to be his first big league at bats, right?
Let's just. They play.
We might
tomorrow.
have to wait.
We can't. We have to have it.
We
in
have
today.
to lock it in today.
God.
Yeah, not usually, but Tom's getting.
Tom.
We have to double.
He's getting
double
vaccinated.
play it.
Tom.
What are some other game 2 pitchers? that you liked? I don't want to double down on the Padres.
Other game 2 pitchers that seems
There's
like
fewer.
it could be
There's fewer games.
Yeah.
On Friday this week.
Senzatella, the righty for the Rockies against the Dodgers.
So Pinstripe Strong has Tatis for the Friday pick, and if he rolls over for us, they have to redraft him. They can't also have him. So I love snaking him that way.
Might be screwed.
Yeah, I love that.
Tom will be out. Might get messy early.
So game 2, Mansplain Baseball has Bregman. Do we want to snake him? Choose an Astro?
Against Luzardo.
Get Correa out of the way?
Baby Jesus. God, these games are late.
Yeah, because only the West Coast don't have the off day after opening day.
Yeah, there's no day game on Friday.
We do a little, Max Muncy.
Sure.
West Coast.
Senzatella Day.
Are you typing?
No, I'm...
okay. Let me find his BVP.
Joe's in the Slack said Pinstripe Strong's already got him. And I said and then Tom said they took him Friday. Thursday's okay. And said when he homers Thursday, he's ours. He's ours for Friday.
Say he's ours, Bizach.
In your face.
Max
I'd go Max Muncy.
I want to see his I'm sure he's seen Senzatella a lot.
Finding it?
RotoWire.
You're a RotoWire BVP guy, huh?
Oh, yeah. Friday night.
It's Wednesday. If you want to talk about the crazy-ass radio tour I on while we search.
Tell the people, Jim. Tell them what you've been doing. They've probably heard you.
I have done, I think, 12 radio spots already. And I just did 6 today. I did a full hour. I think we're giving the footage to the patrons. But from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. I did 6. So Max Muncy, he's got good OPS, 855 OPS against Senzatella. Only 1 home run, 182 average.
He's 2 for 11, and one of those 2 is a homer.
Yeah.
Swinging big. I'm nervous.
Seager's got good numbers, and Pollock has really good numbers. Let's take Pollock. He's a talking baseball
Trev's guy.
friend of the program.
Yeah.
Take Pollock game 2?
Right on right. Yeah, don't overthink it. It's the Rockies. Get
Okay.
into that bullpen.
He's homered off him before.
Pollock for game. All right, Talking Yank is taking Pollock game 2.
Wow.
Bam, we're done. That's it. Thank you guys for helping us walk through that. We're done. We made our picks.
Good job.
I think we have to make the video today or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for the first couple.
Yeah.
Soon, there will be a video component of the homer draft on social media that will be a revolving door of who's presenting it.
Yeah.
But the first couple ease people into it with the faces they know.
The other,
Except for you two.
the other fun thing that is going on tomorrow on opening day, and we have a lot of fun stuff. We're really excited about it. Is DraftKings just tweeted this out. The official Jomboy specials, the dumb prop bet of a day is there's some of them that now you can vote on. I mean, you could bet on. I tried to place all my bets yesterday, but it wouldn't. I got to place them.
Still trying to place them.
I can't do it here because I got to be in New Jersey only, Indiana, Pennsylvania, all the other states. But yeah, the Jomboy specials are live on the DraftKings Sportsbook. Pretty cool. We did AL versus NL total runs for all of opening day. So on the live stream tomorrow, we have a big poster board, and we're going to be tallying them as we go, which will be really funny.
2.
It's going to be a lot of tallying.
There'll be a lot of, did we already count those ones, which will be fun.
Yes, yeah, a lot of that. They have the American League as the favorite, minus 127. It's pretty similar odds. But there's a DH in the American League.
Yeah. I mean,
better pitchers in the NL.
you get one blowout and like you're home.
Yeah.
Like I'm leaning NL on that one just for odds reasons.
I took the AL. Well, I took the AL.
Oh.
It's not that much of odds. They're kind of similar. But I do think that Boyd means the Orioles game. Orioles Red Sox, that's probably a lot of runs there. And then Royals Tigers. Not looking at all the pitching matchups in the AL. There's not a lot of good ones. Even the good ones ain't great.
Give me the NL, baby. All day.
And then the other one is first inning runs versus ninth inning runs. We did this last year, and first inning runs is the favorite again, and like first inning runs is a big favorite here.
I think historically it's the most scored inning.
Yeah.
Big favorite.
Yeah, so I took first inning and took the favorite there.
But the odds.
The odds are, again, it's not crazy different odds. I don't know. I took that. I took first inning runs. It's more exciting, I think. And then the coolest is the Kuiper. And strikeouts plus
That one's
innings
your
pitched.
baby.
Strikeouts
That one's you.
plus innings pitched minus earned runs. We got the Aces of New York going head-to-head DeGrom versus Cole. I put a lot of money on Cole, but I that's my rooting interest because I think DeGrom will beat Cole.
It's a sunk cost.
It's a sunk cost. Yeah. I'd rather double my happiness than be like, yeah, Cole kicked his ass, but I made money. Or DeGrom kicked his ass and I made money on it. I'm just putting all of my feelings with Cole, but if I was advising the public, I'd take DeGrom.
You're the double down on a feeling guy, not a hedge your bets guy.
Yeah, I think DeGrom has never given up a run on opening day.
I think he does. I don't know if I believe you. I don't know if it's literally that, but I know he's been good on opening days.
Yeah, I think he's
on like a run.
I think he's been really good. So
I think there's a very good chance you're right.
DeGrom and 8.
if I had to guess DeGrom's line, I was going to put it at like 12.5, but it's head-to-head. Because I have him going 6 innings pitched with 8 Ks. And then either 1 earned run or 2 earned runs was my guess.
Gets clipped. But
Yeah, like a 2-run homer, and that's all, like, a weird walk and then a homer.
Soto, Bell, Schwarber.
Pitches around Soto, Bell pops him, and then he just dialed the rest of that.
Matt's got a weird defense situation.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Someone gets
error homer like that.
Error homer, yeah, I like that.
Walk, error, broken bat hit.
Even if it's not an error, like just a play that could be
Should have been made, and it got made, or the Mets.
Look at-
Did they miss Cano?
Look at this bet. I mean, I don't know if this is the new promo bet of the day or if it's still to just take a team and get a hit. This bet they have on here is DeGrom strikeouts versus the Nationals. DeGrom over half a strikeout. That's the line. And you can't even bet no.
Yeah.
It's just their free money bet. You just bet yes, and then you win money because, of course, he's going to strike a dude out.
Seemed like it.
That's wild.
I'd take that bet.
If you want to bet on any of these, go to DraftKings. When you do, use the promo code Jomboy. That's how we get credit for this. When you sign up, you can turn $1 into $100 if the baseball team of your choosing records a hit. I mean, or DeGrom strikes out one guy. It seems like that's on the board as well. If the baseball team of your choosing records a hit, that's code Jomboy to turn $1 into $100 for a limited time only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older. New Jersey, Indiana, or Pennsylvania only. Minimum $5 deposit. New customers only. Winnings paid out as $425 free bets. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or in Indiana 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
With it.
Excited to follow all of those tomorrow on the live stream.
Live stream's going to be fun, people.
It is going to be fun. When's Trev land?
I think he lands at 9 p.m.
Okay. Are you seeing him tonight?
I don't think so. He was doing Trev Big City Talk. It wasn't Big City Talk. It was Homeless City Talk, as we mentioned. He doesn't sleep in the city.
Does not sleep in New York City.
He's got to be going through a whirlwind right now. We peel back the curtains. Our you guys have probably heard us reference him here a few times. Our kind of lead investor guy Jack is also coming out. Him and Trevor on the same flight. Jack was adamant that they have to use hotels tonight, so Trevor...
And, wait till the last second to get the best deal.
So Trevor doesn't know where his hotel is. So if Trevor's by me and it's 9:30 p.m. and he's got good energy, maybe.
Make him
Doubtful.
come hang at the apartment.
I mean, I'm hoping... I think Trev is probably... And this isn't a shot at Trev, but he'll always assume it is. He's probably underestimating, what tomorrow will be.
Yeah, I wouldn't go out tonight.
I'll be leaving my apartment at probably 7:30 to meet up with Trev, and then I'll get home at
1 p.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Yeah, midnight at best.
And you're on all day.
So tomorrow's gonna be a long one. So I'm not trying to do that. If he's close and wants to say hi, like he hasn't met Jess and stuff. So
I know Katie's coming
like
in
to do
tomorrow
that.
to meet Trev and Jack because she'd never met them in person.
Yeah, maybe before dinner Friday, might try to coax people over or something. I don't know. Just wants to meet everyone. So I don't know. We'll see.
Have her come early tomorrow,
Yeah, maybe.
like in the morning.
Maybe.
She can do that.
See if she got some, yeah.
Because we go live for the pregame show around 10 o'clock. And then from 1 to 1, we're on.
We'll have a little midday break, kind of like, I guess, do our biggest meal of the day.
Shouldn't be till 1.
I don't think we'll be on.
Mets game
till
starts at
1.
what, 7?
Yeah, but there's West Coast. Well, yeah, it depends on what we want to do.
Yeah.
Because there's West Coast games that are going to be on after that. If there's a big game going on, we can stay live for.
Yeah. We're going to be pretty busted.
If we can already tell that that's good,
But a good
there's a
game.
chance we stick around.
Yeah, there's a good ending over on the West Coast. I mean, that'd be a missed opportunity.
I mean, they'll just be getting started, or what game will be finishing up? Let's do some analytics on this. MLB scores and schedule.
Well, the Dodgers got to play at what, 10 o'clock?
It's MLB opening day tomorrow. Make sure you're tuning in. We got a couple aces on the hill in New York City. Garrett Cole and Jacob deGrom in their matchups. Final four is set. Michigan loses to UCLA. They make it as 11 seed. Your 1 seeds are Baylor and Gonzaga. And how about the 2 seed, Houston? We're back to JJR after this. Jom, on Thursday, so we're watching the Mets at 7.
Mm-hmm. Mets Nationals.
The other games kick off at 10.
Oh, okay.
So there's not an 8 or 9. So, hey, if we're feeling high, you know Poppy will stay hot.
The Dodgers and Padres games respectively are at 4, so we're clear. The 10 o'clock games, White Sox, Angels.
I think we'll be tuning
Astros,
in.
A's.
I think we'll be live earlier than 7.
We'll
Catching
hit
some
that a little
finales
early.
of the 4 p.m.ers.
Definitely
Probably,
earlier
yeah.
than 7, yeah.
Whichever one seems to be popping.
The new Yankees like hashtag for the season sucks.
Was there any chance that we would like it, though?
Maybe.
What is it?
Squad up.
Squad up.
It's like recycled from 5 years ago.
Isn't that?
Any team could say
Don't
that.
they?
Yeah.
I feel like they always just do something that has the word pinstripe in it, and I'll understand why you did it.
Yeah, have some Yankee lean there. Squad up.
Squad up.
Every middle school team says that.
Squad up, baby.
Lame as hell.
Tattooed on my ribs. I think I want a rib tattoo. I keep betting
You've been
it.
betting it.
I
like
keep
a
betting
Bible rib tattoo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to age poorly when
So
you...
bad. Imagine, though.
I mean, that'd be funny.
I've
but
never been in on cool guy tattoo. Because that's
How could you
impossible
possibly
for me.
get that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not getting a cool guy tattoo. Bible verse, yeah.
Oh, is that a Bible verse?
No, it's actually Sam Taskey's college essay.
Directions on how to make mac and cheese. We'll see. I'll figure it out.
All right, well, let's get to the draft, I guess. Does everyone have a piece of paper in front of them? I had a piece of paper. I feel like I folded it.
I thought you ripped up some
did.
papers
I
for
think-
everybody.
I
You
think
were
this
doing
is-
some skinny slices.
I think that was for you.
I can make this into multiple pieces.
Yeah, it's just so weird. I had a piece of paper. I don't know where I put it. What a dumbass I am. Dumbest guy in the whole world.
Come on.
Total piece of shit. All right.
It's like you said that into the mic.
Said what?
Your lips. You were like, total piece of shit.
Well, I was looking for the piece of paper I lost. I'm dumb.
Do we have a pen?
I do.
Do you have a piece of paper?
I can.
Okay.
If you've got one to give me, I'd accept one, but
Yeah.
I've got a paper in front of me.
Hope you guys don't fucking sandwich me again like you did last time.
Oh, do more than that.
I've got a pen.
He's got a pen.
He's got a pen.
All right.
Do the people know?
No, today's draft, I mean, it's probably on the title. Today's draft is Types of Paths, and it's brought to you by Roman. No one's perfect. Even the best baseball players strike out with the bases loaded. Even the best golfers sometimes three-putt with the tournament on the line. Even the best podcasters named Jake Storielli can't get their dick hard. So if you feel like you come up short in the bedroom, sometimes it's perfectly okay. But if it's bothering you, There are options. With Roman, you can get a free online evaluation and ongoing care for ED, all from the comfort and privacy of your home. A U.S. licensed healthcare professional will work with you to find the best treatment plan if medication is appropriate. It ships to you free with 2-day shipping. The whole process is straightforward and discreet. Getting started is simple. Just go to GetRoman.com/Jomboy and complete an online visit. Take care of your ED without leaving home. Complete an online visit today to connect with a doctor and take care of it. Go get Roman.com/Jomboy and get $50 off your first order of ED treatment. Look, there's a straightforward way to take care of ED. Get Roman.com/Jomboy. Okay. I have so many funny visuals when I read that stupid ad. I thought about the doctor on the other end of the
You
laptop.
keep mentioning my name in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a device to make the listener think, oh, maybe there's going to be more banter and inside jokes within this ad because he just made a joke about Jake, so maybe I'll keep listening. Anyway, every time I think about this ad, I just think about a doctor on one side of a laptop being like, well, let me see. And then a guy on the other side just like trying to jerk off and like, and the doctor's like holding up some porn in his phone. And the guy's like, see, doc, nothing happens. And I'm sure that's not how it happens. But that's what I picture every time when they say like just like a FaceTime visit or whatever. I'm like,
there was a gal in Dallas that she was recently divorced, and we were
romantic.
We got romantic.
Yeah.
And she had a giant tattoo above her
Yeah.
of a bird.
Yeah.
And I thought, all right,
That's cool.
sure.
Maybe it was her pet bird that died because of all the Teflon.
Found out it was her ex-husband's name. She
His
covered
last
it
name
up
was
with a
Bird?
No.
Oh.
She covered it up with a giant hummingbird.
Maybe like her husband died and that was like him reincarnate.
Once I learned that, my wiener stopped working with her.
Well, just go to Roman.
At the
Actually, I think
time-
that's like a deep-rooted psychology for both of you.
No, it was like a good thing for me. I think my brain was telling him, like,
She told you that?
this
Like,
doesn't seem like a good
She told
situation.
you that mid or pre?
I think after
Oh, okay.
the initial, yeah.
Well, you might be able to still get some help with that at GetRoman.com.
GetRoman.com.
/Jomboy.
Yeah, all right, so we're drafting types of paths. We all wrote down a number to figure out the draft order. I wrote down number 42. Jake also wrote number 42.
Not a joke. I was in the process of starting to write a 42.
What did you write?
I'll just roll with the 69 I had from last week.
Should we all write 3 different ones? Should he get a chance now as well?
I think so.
Okay, let's all change it up.
Shouldn't have thrown BBD the pen.
Jake and I wrote down the same damn number. Okay, we have new numbers. I wrote down 42.
I thought about doing it.
I was going to go to just 41.
You said new numbers, so I'm almost calling you out on that because I went 24.
That's a good call.
And that's obvious.
I went 22.
A little bit illegal. on you.
22
Yeah.
and 24?
Kind of illegal on you.
Do you want me to redo it?
Round 3?
Okay.
Are we all
Okay.
going?
Going
Okay.
round 3. All right. Shit.
So new numbers.
numbers.
New final
And is it-
numbers.
New
New
Is it allowed
numbers.
to be 42 again?
42's out.
42's out.
Had a great run.
All
So
right.
can I not just repeat?
You can do whatever you want besides 42. It's obviously illegal.
It's permanently banned.
Yeah.
It's retired. Jackie Robinson.
I wrote 54.
I went 84.
Okay.
I went to 21.
42 times 2.
Okay, here we
Can't
go.
See that on
84.
there.
The number is 11.
Okay.
So
So that's me.
you get first pick. What do you want to draft first, second, or third?
I want the 3-4 turnaround.
I like that.
All right, I'll take 2.
Ah, all right. This works out for me. I am the first overall pick. Types of paths.
Yeah.
Types of paths. For me, this was a layup.
Okay.
I had a consensus number 1 overall. It is the righteous path.
Yep, that's really good. That's good.
I mean, it literally.
Yep. No. I mean, you don't want to be too righteous. Like
I've never given off a too righteous.
No,
vibes.
but it is. You know, to be too righteous, there's usually skeletons under those people's closet.
Exactly.
Like
You're covering up for
yes,
something.
you're hiding. It's
Yeah.
a good path. I don't know if it's consensus number 1.
I think I don't know where it's going to stand by the end of this, but I'm very happy you picked it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because
Damn.
I'm now, I think I that mentally brought me into the game.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the most I've struggled with the draft.
Okay.
The
I
second,
haven't made a pick yet.
so if you Google righteous in the dictionary, the second definition is very good, excellent.
Yeah.
So like,
It's a little too much.
shout out. Okay. I'm
Okay.
happy with that pick.
Okay. All right. I am going to take with my number
We might have
2.
to hide the chat a little bit because they're showing some
Yeah, they're
paths.
giving-
They're leaking a lot of
They're
picks.
leaking some of the
yeah.
paths.
Giving
So,
a few too many ideas.
with my first pick, I am taking stepping stones.
Okay.
I think they're really fun. It's kind of like hopscotch for adults. And when you lay them in a stepping stone path from driveway to like back deck, you almost like you do a little hop. You make sure you hit everyone. It's hopscotch for adults, really. And I think they can look gorgeous in the garden.
You will make an audible noise if you see a well-made stepping stone path. You're
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is
When you
perfectly
get to
mapped out
do
for
it.
my feet. You know.
A lot of maintenance.
Oh, tons. Me and
It's
my
a lot of
my
So
dad.
you're taking like a man-made stepping stone path. Not
He
that,
gets both. I
Yeah,
guess.
no, I'm also
like
taking
you're preferring.
Obviously,
Yeah.
anyone that's listening to
That's what
Talking
you're
Yanks,
thinking
about. both.
know I'm a big Stepping Stone guy.
yeah.
It's an award that's been given on Talking Yanks a lot, the Stepping Stone Award. So yeah, and then Stepping Stones is one of the cooler ways to get from A to B.
Yeah.
It's interactive. It's like an interactive path.
See, know where you're gonna get me is if there's ever dry stepping stones to cross a river, I have to take them.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
the only
Yeah, yeah.
option in my
Dude,
bag.
That's
when-
what the first
yeah.
thing I thought of when you talked about stepping stones.
When you Google Stepping Stones,
I like man-made stepping stones as well.
but when
Like as
you
a man-made
Google
path.
Stepping
a lot of
Stones,
maintenance. That's why those look so
there
good.
was such like this image made me want to walk on this
Yeah.
so bad.
So bad.
You have to.
I Googled this and I was like, oh my God, I want to, it kind of pains me that I can't walk over that. I'll share it with the chat right now and then hide you guys again because you're leaking pics.
Leaking picks.
But yeah, that's a great path right there. I mean, that's so cool. So I'm happy. Stepping Stone, first pick.
So I want to give Big Baby David some love.
Yeah.
We've been saying paths.
Yeah.
Very ho-hum.
Yeah.
No other definition.
Yeah.
Every other draft, we've had about a 2-hour debate about rules and
counts, what
making sure
doesn't
it's
count.
right.
We've like set the parameters by Monday
Path.
and had time to think about it.
Yeah.
So
And
BBD,
this week's was 7 a.m. You texted us types of paths.
By design, Jake and I talked behind the scenes.
Jimmy
and
said he was going to text you last night and he forgot.
I fell asleep
So
at 8
did it.
o'clock again.
Double sleep.
Yeah. Second night in a row.
I
not-
fell asleep.
If
on
I'm
the
being
couch
honest,
and then I
one
was
night's
up.
head start I don't think would have done much for
Not
me.
a ton.
Well, BBD,
If we had said it
you
by
had
Monday.
said when I wrote this down like 3 weeks ago, I think it was on the show, you were like, what do you mean by paths? And,
Yeah.
and we said types of paths.
Well, I also think just about any draft we were gonna come up with, I often come up with some sort of question, and then you guys, without fail, every time say, in this case, types of paths, pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
So
So-
it's tough for me to ask questions.
So David, the compliment
He
comes
said
from.
he said he was going to take he was dreading getting the first pick. Guess he had no idea.
Your pick selection of taking the turnaround was your best gamesmanship so far.
Yeah.
So kudos to you.
Yeah, I needed to see where this was, how quick we were gonna start getting creative.
Yeah.
And, you know, with types of paths, it could have either just been a very boring 12 picks or however many we're going, or
Yeah.
I figured we were gonna get silly at some point. I'm happy it went there.
Proud.
Not that Righteous is a silly pick, but
It's
outside, not the first thing you might think of when you're thinking of a path.
just righteous.
What's your third pick? First overall, your first pick,
So
third
my
overall.
3-4 turnaround, I have one kind of utilitarian pick and one
Okay.
one in the spirit of the game.
Yeah.
I like it pick. I'm taking Secret Passageways with
Ooh,
my third.
that's
pick.
a good pick, David.
Secret
you-
passageway.
and that can mean a lot of things. But like when you with your friends growing up,
Yeah.
Like you find your
yeah.
path. Like this is how we get like to the park.
Every-
And you find like your way like through a neighbor's yard. You've got that clearance.
Yep.
Everything we
It's so
said
good.
about the stepping stones
Yeah.
across the lake are the same things you say about a
Secret
hidden
path.
path.
When you find your
It's a must.
like
yeah.
your like special way to get somewhere.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
Yeah. Find a dead body at the end. It's awesome.
All right.
And then
So it's secret path.
from a utility, this is the least sexy pick so
Okay.
far by a mile, but it's such a necessary part of life.
Okay.
Like, we need these paths. I'm taking highways.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You need them.
I don't like that. Pick, but
Anytime-
I like that you thought of it. but I don't like it.
Anytime
Secret Passageway.
you're making any kind
amazing pick. Almost very jealous of it. Mm-hmm. Highway's not.
of, well, that's why I coupled it.
Highway just got you a ticket, so
Whoa.
I wasn't on the highway for that.
ramped you up. All right, with my second pick of the draft and 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth overall, I'm taking Psychopaths.
Oh, okay.
Max Scherzer's an awesome pitcher. You don't want to be around them, but you want them to exist. They're so entertaining.
You've got one on your team.
You need a psychopath on your team. That's obvious. And then, like, you know, just in life, like, oh yeah, he's a psychopath. Like, that guy's crazy. They make life more spicy.
Yeah.
If there was no psychopaths in the world, it would be a more boring place. So I'm taking Psychopaths with my number 2.
It's a good pick. Wasn't on my board.
Okay.
I think you can spin psychopath in a bad way.
Oh, obviously.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you don't want. You said it in your pitch for it. You don't want to be around a
They'll
psychopath.
kill.
That's like a sociopath, which
Psychopaths
wasn't
can
on
kill,
my board.
too.
They're like a little different.
I mean, there's sociopaths. There's like no positive spin. You can have good psychopaths.
Yeah.
There can be good
I'll give you
psychopaths.
that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have taken it in round 2.
I really wanted Psychopath. They're fun.
This one.
Just think of Max Scherzer, and I'm like, that guy's psycho.
So this one for me makes a ton of sense. If you know me, if you've ever seen me walk, I'm gonna go with shortcuts.
I don't know if that's allowed.
It's another path. It's literally another path.
But shortcuts
How
aren't
different
always
is-
paths.
And is that I'm listening to
if you take a shortcut, that means you're heading somewhere, which is a path.
But you can take shortcuts in life.
Sure.
Like
That's
it's,
part of the perks of taking the pick. I'm a little shocked by you two right now.
Well, I also just think that's very similar to Secret Passageway.
yeah, yeah.
Shortcuts aren't
I can be talked
secrets.
I can be talked out of that. But
I don't know. I feel like it's too vague.
Wow.
You can take a shortcut like
you're hanging out with Bregman a little too much. Like,
doesn't have to be a path.
Okay.
To have a shortcut involved.
All right. I don't need it. I think it's a fantastic pick. I'm assuming the chat is with me because they're ripping right now.
I think
I don't need to see it. I just want to assume.
no. I think that is a pick. I do
think-
kind of think I already
okay.
took it.
I mean, I think secret and shortcut are different. Like, a secret path can be a shortcut. A secret path can be longer. I don't want it. Cover the chat. It's gone. It's eradicated. That's fine. I will be taking the vagina.
What?
It's a path.
To where?
I mean, there's like stuff can go in there. Stuff comes out of there.
But can't go through.
Sure can.
Oh,
Doesn't
yeah.
a pathway need to have a open and an end?
Stuff comes out.
Say that again.
I've seen stuff come out of there.
No, I think that's a clean pick.
For real.
I do.
A path. Okay.
I mean, I can't believe how much you're fighting the rules here.
Sure. Vagina, number 2.
Wow.
Another word. I haven't erased the chat from here. I haven't taken pics from them, but
Okay.
that's been called the birth canal.
I mean, life literally comes out of there.
Pathway to life.
Oh, that clears it up for me. Kind of. Didn't see it coming.
I mean,
Okay.
paths.
Yeah,
David, explain to him
You're there.
Paths.
Paths. Okay.
Okay, so paths. And then I was going to take, I believe this is the word for them. You correct me if I'm wrong, but labyrinths? Like mazes?
Yeah, like a maze.
Mazes
So
or labyrinth?
maze?
Yeah, like a corn maze, any kind
I
of.
would argue that's the same pick as vagina.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's
a great joke.
Labyrinth definitely works. What do you want on there? Labyrinth or maze? I think they're
I'll
the
go
same thing.
Labyrinth. I think it's a more fun word.
Okay.
Fair.
It's a bunch of paths all twisted up that you have to kind of like get out of.
Yeah.
All right. With my next pick, I am taking actually. I don't know. I have a lot of my board left. I have to make some decisions here.
Do we want to? We can go to 5 rounds.
Maybe. I'm going to take moving sidewalks.
Oh.
Okay.
I love moving sidewalks. You got luggage at the airport. I'd rather just stand on there and go as slow as possible than move at all.
Okay.
If you've ever been like to those tourist areas where they have moving sidewalks that are like super long and not in an airport, you're kind of like going through like a museum exhibit on a moving sidewalk and stuff. It's like a parade, but easier. They just bring you to all the objects.
Yeah,
Big lazy guy, love a moving sidewalk.
I love them. I mean, yeah, they're broken a lot. That's my only concern.
Moving sidewalks.
Yes.
Escalators,
At
I
an
feel like
airport.
break a lot.
And sometimes you get people blocking. You get the people that don't know how to walk. But as a function,
You know what I love doing?
I like what they're
I love
about.
standing there with my toes straight ahead, and then the kind of lifting your toes up as you reach the end, and then it kind of like launches you.
insert
It
it
like
in.
launches you into a walk, and I love doing
you've
that.
done nothing. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
So-
get it. I get it. It's a pick.
walking with your grandma, moving sidewalk. Yeah, let's hit that up.
Kind of a little scary. Sometimes they just pick up and go crazy fast on you.
That's never happened.
It's happened once.
No, it'd be hilarious.
Google it. Yeah.
Do we want to add, because this will be my last set of picks.
You wanna
Are
go
we gonna
5
add a
rounds?
5th round?
I mean, a lot of my creative picks have gotten criticized so far. So I'm
almost
not,
interested to
I'm
see
not
what you have
stoked
left.
for fifth
Yeah.
round.
You want to go fifth
So-
round? I'll go fifth round.
I'm willing to. I don't want to do it if
It's fine. I mean,
Is
I'm
the chat leaking picks
I'm
anymore?
getting.
Can I unhide it?
I'm getting picks eliminated.
there are picks being leaked that I've told myself I'm not picking it because the chat said it so much.
Okay.
So are we going to a 5th?
We can do a fifth.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
We can do a fifth.
BBD, you got back-to-back picks then, right?
Okay. I am taking. Is there another word for this? I'm taking hiking trails.
Trails, I
Okay.
think you would say.
So just
Hiking trails? Sure.
I think
trails.
hiking trails
Hiking trails.
specifically.
Yeah.
It's like you're going for a hike.
Yeah.
Just a good
I love
good
hikes.
activity.
Good hiking trail in the woods, awesome.
Yeah, you can.
Everyone.
There's such a
likes good
variance
hike.
to them. You
Yeah.
can do like a very challenging
Different
hike.
levels,
You
yeah.
can do a very just like easy. Just get the heart rate up a little bit, a little going up and down hills. You can pee while you're on it.
You have
Which
the
I like
you have
that.
the next one as well.
You're doubling up, BBD.
Ooh, I'm trying to think of the way I want to phrase this because I don't think. I'm trying to find my way to go to the pick that I was given from our crowd out there.
Okay.
I think just saying it. It's a towpath, which is
on my
a
board,
pa-
BBD.
Yeah.
On my board.
Okay, huge.
Yeah.
Towpath. It's like a path along the water.
It's like for animals that walk along the water, originally, historically. So if you have a sweet river or
It's
a
a-
canal,
This
and
is
then
a cousin of the hiking trail.
and then a
but-
wide path where like a horse and buggy can go on. It's how people migrated in the olden times because you always wanted to stay by waterways.
I just need a spelling.
TOW, toe. Like,
When I
the
first-
animals tow shit on the tow path along the river.
They're towing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So Sam gave me that pick, and she said towpath, and I thought,
On my board. I don't know if I
That-
would have gotten to
for
taking it,
toes?
but because of this reason. I didn't know if it would land with everyone, but like look at pictures, Jake. You Google towpath.
Oh yeah.
It's a pretty walk. It's an old
when I
school
googled
road
it,
along a river.
not
It's-
one image came up that I said I would not enjoy walking along that.
I'm in on a towpath, guys.
Yep.
Good pick, BBD.
Okay, back to me. Well, I have one that's similar to towpath that would need to be described, and it's very similar.
Go ahead.
But I was going to save it for my last pick. Now that we're going 5, I'm going to move on. I'm going to go to Warpath.
Warpath.
A Warpath. Nothing better than when, like, your sister gives you a little, hey, mom's on a warpath right now. Like, don't even go in that room. Like, oh, yeah, they're on a warpath. You know, it's a good description for someone's mood. Also, like, you know, on your way to war.
Yeah.
Getting that music playing, getting excited.
The literal war paths are interesting.
Yeah.
In their own right.
Yeah. But I love it as a mood descriptor and then actually, like, going to war. So, Warpath.
I like that.
It's a good pick. I mean, Warpath and Psychopath, they both kind of have the same downfalls a little bit.
Where you can
negative
easily
Oh,
connotation.
if you
turn it
think you're a
negative.
little bitch and you're about to lose the war, sure.
You've called yourself a little bitch many times on this very show.
You've gone the
Warpaths
potentially
and
violent.
Psychopaths. I mean, yours has
a couple
gotten
times.
darker than I think we thought.
You're not usually the dark energy.
Warpath.
That's Zach.
I like it. It's Zach.
Saying, like, oh, they're on a warpath right now, you almost feel cool just even saying it about someone else.
I think this is funny. I think if we laid these out beforehand, I think you and I would have some people would assume we're opposite on this. Can I do the path to success?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. I'm trying to think if it's not the same as the righteous path at all.
No.
The
The
second I
path
gave
to
it more
success
thought.
often has failure. The path to success
I like
has a lot of different stories along
I
the
wish
way.
there was
I
a
like
cl-
Righteous Path because it laid the groundwork for, like, we're going many different ways in this draft by picking it 1-1. But I think if we didn't do that, it's not a good 1-1 because the Righteous Path sucks. Like, I would advise no one to take it. Path to Success, I'd advise everyone to take it.
I think it's for me, it's a giant win. I got both of them on the same team working together in harmony. It's kind of beautiful. So types of paths. Okay, I've got one that I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it perfectly. Let's see.
And Jimmy, Warpath wasn't the one you had it on your board. That's not the pick. You said you're saving that for the last round.
I have one that's like Towpath where I don't think people know it by name, but if you were shown pictures or described, I'm up. Jake has one more pick.
The one you picked, you had set aside, isn't?
Yeah, I haven't used it yet.
So I might need help on this. Because I'm just trying to phrase it right for the game. So the cop-out answer would be path to the end zone, but I'm thinking of the running back when the hole opens up, and that's the path the running back takes. I mean, that's a path.
The gap?
Like the hole in football, the gap.
I'm trying to think
I
of
get
what
what
the
you're
word
saying.
is.
I get what you're saying.
I think that is a valid pick, but we need to have the word.
That's kind of why I'm asking.
Yeah.
When you see that happen, when you see an offensive line open up and the running back has the path to go
I think
through,
it's lane. I think he's got a lane.
The running lane.
Running lane. People might think you're talking about track. If we were just to say run. I'm figuring out how you can get it so it's just one word and people read it on a poll and they know what you're talking about. I think it's hard to do because it would be like running back, running lane because you're really only talking football.
right.
And that position specifically.
Well, that's where
For graphic purposes, like the passing lane, I think would be.
Yeah, someone
easier
said
to
route to the
describe.
end zone, but that's not that. I don't know. I don't know how you can
Okay.
do it.
I was looking for a way. If it doesn't work, that's fine. Let's see.
Because running lane isn't as cool as what you're saying. but
Shot
I
down
don't know.
twice.
I don't know if that.
It's tough. It's a big board. Paths. I saw base paths in the chat.
Yeah, they've been hammering
That baseball company.
Boring. Squat up.
Squat up, everybody. I guess, can I do like a mountain pass?
Wouldn't that be like a hiking trail
No,
or a highway then?
but it's not.
elaborate.
Like a lot of these things have some
When you said
overlap.
mountain pass, I didn't know what it meant.
So
And
oftentimes
that can be on. That's probably on me.
there's either roads or trails or hiking areas that are like a path through the mountain. Like you hear them through an old, if you hear a story, and they're like, "Oh, we went through the mountain pass."
I like that.
Sure, mountain pass.
Mountain pass, a mountain passage.
So Jake's draft is final. Righteous Path, Vagina,
Are we doing
Labyrinth.
5 now?
That's your 5th.
That's 5.
Righteous Path, Vagina, Labyrinth, Path of Success, Mountain Pass.
Thank God.
So my 5th, and this is just being very true to myself, so I didn't want to leave it off my board, is a Desire Path. And if you're not familiar with what a Desire Path is, it's my favorite subreddit on Reddit. It's when they lay out sidewalks and at like intersections or at a college, they lay out sidewalks, but the human takes the shortcut so often that there's an imprint in the grass of like, this is
So
actually...
the shortcut
that's-
was the path, is what we're saying.
No, it doesn't always have to be a shortcut. It could be like around a tree.
But it's like this is the.
This
like, when
is
it's
the way
clear this is the
humans
everyone's
go.
This is where the
gone.
people go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
It's
Oh.
not necessarily quicker.
A lot of times it's like laughing at engineers who just like put the
Right.
sidewalks in the wrong spot. A lot of colleges actually have not put sidewalks down. Let a whole year go by and
it
see
form.
where the humans and then pave them in.
I think that.
Smart.
I think that's what my college did.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, so Desire Path is their name. Yeah, it's a subreddit that I like. Here, like this. This is a college that didn't do it, and then this is a college that did do it. So that's cool. Where's the other one? I can send this to the chat.
Very smart to save that for last because
No one was going to take it.
nobody was
Yeah.
going to take it.
Um,
and I love it.
But if you, yeah, I it's a subreddit, and I like really, I enjoy the subreddit a lot. It's just people just post these all the time, and then people post them a lot that are like wrong, and the subreddit's like that's not what we're talking about, and I like that too.
Can you show me an example of one that's wrong? Or that might take a little bit, so I don't want to press you to.
No,
Reddit
so that's not it. Sorry, they post them, and some people make their caption ripping the people for being lazy, like so easy. Like how much longer does it take to take the right angle? And the whole subreddit is like, no. We're not on. We're against the sidewalk people. We're for the Desire
Like
Path.
when it's only like 10 feet closer to where it like
it's not
turns.
a lazy path. It's this is where like the human body,
Right.
like the crowd has desired this more. If you're a Reddit user and you just want random shit, Desire Path, good subreddit.
Yeah, I mean,
Buffoon Brent said that's so cool. It is cool with the colleges that let the humans decide where the sidewalks were going to be and then filled in the
colleges
Desire
is
paths.
a like there's kind of nowhere else no other kind of place you can do that, and I like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
a lot of those
really
are
cool.
shortcuts, which is hurting me a little bit.
But it's a very specific
I get
shortcut.
it.
Shortcut
I
was
get it.
so vague.
Some of these are vague. It's okay.
Like I can use a shortcut on my keyboard. That's not a path. I
Right.
can use a shortcut
That's what makes it badass.
on a URL. That's not a path. Like shortcut isn't. No, those aren't paths.
It's a badass path.
Well,
it's a path to get somewhere, a shortcut.
so, and Warpath wasn't a literal path either.
It's okay.
Well, neither psychopath.
I like Desire
Yeah.
Path. I like Desire
I didn't want
Path.
to tell you two of your picks I didn't think necessarily count as paths.
Well, they're psychopath.
Path.
Yeah.
BBD, you have the final pick
Mr. Irrelevant pick it.
in the
this
draft.
one,
I think if you went vagina first and then that got accepted, I think then you would have got everything accepted. But
I thought shortcut was going to be more accepted than vagina.
I think you needed a kind of shortcut.
if there was like just
I think
one
that's why it's such
My
a big
brain
pick.
goes
bit
to
of
keyboard-
specificity to that.
My brain goes to keyboard shortcuts before anything else, and that's not a path.
I think we're thinking that is a path.
How is that a
I
path?
think it is
It's a path to get
but
somewhere. To get to the website. That's how you get
in my
there.
brain is a little bit of me wishing I called secret passageways shortcuts.
You
but
want do you want to sub in shortcut for one of your other 5?
It's okay.
I'd allow it. at
I
this
would
point.
I would allow it because the more we've gone, the more I've been talked into shortcuts.
Jeff Pathin in the chat.
That's pretty funny.
That's good. So for the Mr. Irrelevant pick,
Final
rounding
pick.
out the draft. People have been wanting a baseball twist,
Sure.
and it's not base path.
Okay.
It is, and it also works out really well with the timing and stuff with the company. The path from farm to fame. The more we've talked to players, the way they've like gotten to the big leagues.
Okay.
It's like my favorite thing that we like talk about a player with.
So path to big leagues.
Yeah, but we can
like
throw a
that.
logo on there. It's become like my favorite thing we talk to players about. It's like the most interesting thing to me.
That's kind of
And
a
I
stretch. Like path to success is a
That's why it's my
term
last
that
pick.
exists in the world. This is like, like if this was accepted, we could all just do like path to presidency or path
I don't
to
care
becoming a
about that.
nation.
Yeah, I mean, like they do. There's a bunch of TV shows that are Path to the Draft. That's kind of like that.
Yeah.
For other sports.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Rags to riches would be a good way to
I don't
Yeah.
care about rags to riches.
Riches is a good way to
We're
say it.
big.
that you should care because
It's a really good path.
It's a good path. It's
better way.
biggest-
That's what you're trying to say here.
biggest
No,
snub.
but I
Road to the show.
yeah. No, I mean it's a. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Way
really
you
would
get
have
there.
opened up
And
the board.
It
to, like,
doesn't necessarily. I had this penciled in
Path
as my
to
last
king.
pick.
I'm surprised. The couple weeks we've joked about this, I thought it was gonna be wide open board.
It's
don't
been
know.
it's been the most like we fought each other. on
Yeah,
what's
there's
legal.
been the most lanes. There's been the most paths, if you will.
But yeah, like I've
Career
like
path.
Career
it's not
path was-
necessarily.
I was off the board.
Yeah, career
Yeah.
path blows. I mean, I had it on my list. I thought of it.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
kind of-
fuck
no.
that. I had cobblestone on here.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna be going.
It's a traditional,
like dirt paths and
Yeah.
it's a
cobblestone.
very
path.
traditional path.
I couldn't
Cobblestone can be
find-
tough on the ankles, so.
I was thinking about it, and I couldn't find
I
the
get
spot
older-
I wanted to take it because it couldn't be that early.
Oh, you don't want to live by a cobblestone path.
No.
But like when you're walking
To
on
see
one and you're
one.
like, man, this could be from the 1600s. That's
Yeah.
You're doing like a weekend in DC or
1904
something. There's
marathon.
the only I had towpath on my board. I didn't get to use that because BBD snaked it. That's a good pick. I don't know if I would have got there because it was the last one. I opted not to go to cobblestone because I was only going to take cobblestone or stepping stone. I wasn't going to take both because they're kind of the same thing, and I was happy to get stepping stones.
stepping stones gives you some more versatility.
I wanted an actual like pathway, and then I wanted some mindsets, and then I wanted desire path at the end.
Would pathological have been in the game?
There was a lot of calls for pathology, which is
What's that?
it's like the study of
Is pathological? That's a description, though.
the literal.
I think you
Yeah,
need.
that's why it was never on my board because I don't know how to
the
use
definition,
it.
the science of the causes and effect of diseases, especially in the brain. So
But I
there's-
mean, it is a
that's how it
path.
applies to that. It's literal path.
It's a literal path.
Yeah. So there's medical
Bridge would have
ties
been a
to
good
it.
one.
Bridge, for sure.
Bridges.
Some bridges.
Well, I
are good.
think
Tunnels.
Tunnels. A path. You'd spin that for pitching, too.
The scenic route. It's good.
Path of least resistance.
Not bad. Don't know if it would make my board.
Hollywood Walk of Fame. Eh.
Fuck
I think Path of
that.
Least Resistance would have
Yeah.
gotten onto my board if I
Which-
didn't find out at 7 a.m. this morning that we
Yeah.
were doing it.
Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I
Can't think of
see.
something
I
else.
not
thought
a-
I
that's
thought
not a good
Path of
path.
Least Resistance was kind of off the board because you're not a Path of Least Resistance guy.
No, I mean,
You like
it would
the
not be on my board.
grind, yeah.
But I mean, it's an option.
Like I'm mad at Gonzaga because they had a Path of Least Resistance. Mixed emotions.
Yeah, but if you're looking at two paths, you see one of them's going to have less resistance.
Someone said secret tunnel. Wouldn't that be
That's
secret passageway? A lot of paths out there, people. Enjoy
A
yours.
lot of paths.
Red carpet. That's kind of a cool
It's
one.
an interesting one.
That is. It's a fanciest path.
Yeah. Yellow Brick Road. That's a very famous path. Not on our boards.
The Yellow Brick Road. No.
No.
Hollywood Walk of Fame. Couldn't think of a place I'd least rather be.
That's not even like oh yeah, everyone should go like look at that once. You don't need to.
Didn't we see it? or walk on a
We were there
section?
for a little bit,
probably.
yeah. It's like kind of not a thing.
If that's what
No,
you would
if anyone was like,
to see,
yeah, if it was on your destination list, I'd be like, dude, just make sure
That's
you're
the
on. Make
reason
sure
you
it's a
went to
path
LA?
to something else. Don't make it the end of the
So-
path.
yeah.
I get
Yeah.
people.
Don't make it
like,
the end goal.
People like do the Walk of Fame. You're crazy to do.
What about a
it,
walk
but-
of shame?
That's kind of a bad path.
Yeah,
It's a shameful path.
yeah, I wouldn't have had it.
I wouldn't pick it.
Saw people saying empath.
What's that? Empathy?
Yeah,
Highly
you're someone who
highly sensitive to
if you guys, it seemed like we were getting pretty close to vetoing that, and I was between my last pick and empathy.
the chat was big on that. Is empath hot in the streets right now? I've heard a few people talk about that, and I didn't know what it was up until like 2 months ago.
I don't know, but I've used that word a lot over the years.
Okay.
It was one of my like college go-to words to drop somewhere, and also like
Sportico posted.
It's up, yeah.
We talked to this guy for like an hour. Told him,
that one.
bared our soul. I'm so interested to see which direction he took the article.
Yeah, I knew he went a little clickbaity with the tweet, but that's to be expected.
Gotta get a click. I get that.
Yeah, I mean, I said it. I stand by that quote.
Yeah, no. I
Yeah,
mean,
didn't
luckily he
take
gave the
something out
full
of
quote.
context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily he.
Yeah,
he
he
gave the
didn't. He
rest.
didn't just give that first part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I got some quotes from White. Cool. I'm excited to read that. Well, that's the paths. Righteous path, vagina, labyrinth, path of success, mountain paths, stepping stones, psychopath, moving sidewalks, warpath, desire path, secret passage, highways, hiking trails, tow path, and path to big leagues. I think highways kind of brings yours down, BBD. I like all the
A
others.
little bit, but I wasn't sure. I thought we were still going to end up circling back onto like kind of more
More
traditional
logistical
things.
ones.
It was early. That's why I coupled it with Secret Passageway right up front. I got a good. It's a utilitarian pick. But
Man, the chat's still ripping. I like ski slope. That's an interesting one.
I was going to take glades, but then they're kind of hiking trails that you ski on,
a little bit.
but they're so cool.
Glades is a cool word too.
Yes. I mean, even down in Florida.
Rabbit holes. Ooh, that's a good one.
Is that a path? Because it's not really leading you anywhere. I don't know. Whatever.
It keeps leading you. I don't know.
I don't know either. That was kind of the whole idea.
Yeah.
All right, well, tune in because next week we're doing Frank's.
Frank's next week.
all right.
I don't know if we are, but we can. It's on the list.
It's on the list.
We also have
It's on.
best,
I would like to do another us assigning something.
Yeah. Okay.
I like to
Well,
mix that
let's
in
ask for
between
help
drafts.
from the. It's got to be creative.
We
Different.
want it to be have like kind of.
We assigned genders
twist
to the
to it.
months, and then we assigned the planets to a baseball lineup. We'd want to do more that aren't draft and assigning, but you guys got to help come up with some. But get weird with it because
Yeah.
we're not just going to do like something cookie cutter. Frank's is still on our board to do. Same with what was my suggestion the other day?
Don't remember the other day. Rodents has been on our list. Eric is here now, so we can do that any given week. But
Oh, severed body parts to keep in a jar.
yeah. That's the one you
It's
suggested the other
getting
day.
said a lot.
That didn't feel like a real suggestion when you sent it.
Oh, maybe it's like one pick each draft, 2 pick each draft.
Tight draft.
It's a tight draft. I don't
Tight
know.
draft.
You gotta get some
Pick 'em.
You could make a whole draft out of that.
3 each. You thinking or 5? Wait, hold on.
I'd
You
lean
do-
3, maybe 4. There's a good amount of body parts.
I think more than 4.
Oh my God!
I mean, all the organs.
I don't know what my number 1 is. I just went
Yeah.
through 3 and I was like, "That's my
Okay.
number 1." I thought
okay.
of another one.
Okay.
That's my number 1.
It's out there.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
It's out there.
Yeah.
What if you assigned Franks to a baseball team?
Make a lineup of Franks. I've been
It's heavy.
I've been thinking about having us just make our like all early settlers lineup, early settler names lineup.
Yeah, we should do that.
We should do that at some point. I would like kind of the full week.
We have to
know
wait
that
till
we can-
Hatch is like on a lineup.
New. New York just legalized marijuana.
Yeah, my mom texted me at the start of the show.
How about that?
She sent me a screenshot of it at the start of the show.
Ryan Sheedy, a friend of mine, officiated his wedding, tagged me and said, Jakey Gumbos. So. Oh, snap.
Yeah, this article has been kind of like coming at MLB, but in a nice way.
You're saying they used to be so wrong. And I don't know how much in the article you really say that they're better now, but
No, I do.
they are better.
They are
We
better.
agree with that.
This quote is, compared to MLB's policies in 2016, they're doing a fantastic job. Compared to some other sports currently, maybe it's still a little subpar.
There's still room for progress.
That's fair. I stand by everything I said.
I mean, it's
Look
I
at the
said it.
NBA for 5
The real
minutes.
quotes.
the people in MLB, if we told them where the YouTube channels and everything are at 3 years ago, they would have said that's impossible.
Impossible. There's no way.
There's no way that could be done.
Nobody likes us sport.
So,
And they also would have said you're not allowed.
Yeah.
They yeah, one of my on this point, one of my favorite like games, not really favorite because it kind of makes me sad. It's like name a baseball player that's like good. Look at how many followers they have somewhere, and then go find the NBA player that has the same or more followers.
Yeah, I like that, but I also
not that that's like inherently whatever.
like nobody watches regional basketball games.
Yeah.
So their basketball is doing a bad job. Like we've talked with people in the NBA who are trying really hard to get people to watch their game
Yeah, to be
because everyone just
passionate about
watches
their
highlights
team.
and they watch the National League, and like regional basketball games aren't doing well where regional baseball games are doing incredibly well. So
Yeah.
there is
Yeah.
I hate the straight up NBA is doing great, MLB is doing poorly, because the NBA
they have their own concerns.
they opened it up too much where no one watches full games for them
A little
anymore.
overcorrection.
it's
like
their MLB, the product up and down is pretty good right now in any local market. Like even Pittsburgh,
Yes,
They suck
I mean,
right
the Rays
now.
TV deal's good, and
Right.
the Rays viewership's really good.
for NBA, and it's the way the league's set up. Their top 1% compared to MLB's top 1% is completely different.
It like makes up.
They're different
for-
businesses.
Yeah,
Like if you compare LeBron and what he brings to the NBA and Mike Trout what he brings to baseball,
yeah,
you're in different.
they're not. It's not a good comparison.
They're different. They're different businesses.
It's different.
I'm different.
It's different.
Yeah, I'm
that's
different.
a video that probably no one knows.
Roll up to the
Every
city, my
night,
city.
it's different. It's a video of like from the '80s on the Jersey Shore, and like they're like teenagers, and it's a documentary about it. I love it, and they interview this drunk girl. She's probably like 15, 16 years old, and she's with a guy, and all she can say is, "It's different. It's just great. It's different every night. It's different. Different people. It's just different." I pull it up. It's so
Okay.
funny. I quote
Snag
it.
it.
It's one of those things that I quote, but no one knows
Sure.
what I'm quoting.
But once something like that's in your head, it's there for life.
It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no replacing that.
Yeah. I like Mrs. Soderbergh for you.
Miss Soderbergh.
Are we to halftime? Yeah, right? Well, we have trivia. It's time for trivia.
Make me nervous, Max. Make me quiver. Make me use this big old bad brain.
Big old bad brain.
Gotta open the doc. Give me a sec.
This is why we can't tell the chat like what we're doing, because they're just leaking so many franks right now.
Not for nothing. Everything considered, I probably do have a small brain.
Well, because it's small head size.
I'm not a big person to start.
Yeah, small
And
head.
I
it's
have
like
a tiny
proportionally
head.
small.
Yeah, we had another comment come in recently. I think it was on Weekly Dumb, where people are just getting to know us.
Yeah.
And they were like, is it the jacket? Is it his shoulders? Or does he have a tiny head?
Yeah. No, it's a tiny little head.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, what's the trivia?
Ooh. So I'm back to Max's list for this week. Last week, I think Erica gave me one. I think she just gave me a few. So we've got a couple people working on getting us trivia questions, which is
Okay.
awesome.
Wow.
So Max gave me this question. It's the fifth out of 6 questions in the sports. And Max, if you want to add more, if you're listening, go ahead. What 2 players hold the record for most combined home runs by siblings?
Most combined home runs by siblings? Is it someone from like 1970? Is it after 1970? Because if it's before 1970, I'm out. Unless it's the DiMaggios.
They played more recently than 1970.
Okay.
I will double check.
So now I feel like it's the
But you're
80s.
thinking, but that is
Most home runs by brothers,
yeah.
siblings.
The DiMaggios
Hasn't
is my first guess.
been a sister.
Did Ted Williams have a brother? Is this a Wayne Gretzky-esque question where the brother
I think
got like
this
2
is a
home-
loophole question.
Like Wayne Gretzky and his brother have the most combined points, and his brother has 3.
Right. I do think we're in that area.
Okay.
The hint that he gave is 1 is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Giambi. No, he's not a Hall of Famer.
Neither are.
It's a good guess.
It's a good guess if you like filtered out the ones that shouldn't count.
I mean, one's in the Hall of Fame currently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, who's did
Is it like
Babe Ruth didn't have a
Frank
brother.
Robinson or
And his brother Frankie?
Frank?
Making picks.
The Franks. Fuck. You got Franks on your mind.
Yeah. a lot of
Hank Aaron
Franks
have a
on
brother?
mine.
Hit like 1 home run?
I
He didn't
don't
play in the
think it's
80s,
Hank
did he?
Aaron. Like Bonds' brother didn't play, I don't think. And he's not in the Hall of Fame. Good job, baseball. When he's talking to himself. McGuire, no.
You were talking to baseball. Hey, your dad's in the chat.
Yeah, I saw. Hey, Pops. How are you?
He said the Bash Brothers. He's on Loophole City.
Oh, wow.
It's not that kind of loophole, but that's a great.
Now you're seeing.
Yeah.
Loophole family.
Did Sosa have a brother? The way BBD didn't
Sosa's-
know when he played made me think it was
I didn't know the
like in the
exact
80s.
cutoff years.
like, did Cal Ripken have a brother?
famously,
Billy.
yeah.
He's on TV.
Oh.
Ribeye steaks.
Oh yeah, the Ripkins.
No,
No, it's got to be a bigger
that's the
power
first.
hitter.
That's the first place I think I would have gone, just because Ripken has a bunch of homers and Bill did have a long career.
Who else had a brother?
It's like it's going to be a guy who has 500 or 600 home runs. A-Rod doesn't have a brother. Sosa doesn't have a brother.
Imagine if A-Rod had a brother.
These people also could have brothers that I don't know about, like Sammy. I don't know.
You don't know.
Not
Did Ortiz have a brother?
a Hall of Famer.
Not in the Hall of Fame.
Like Jim Tomei.
Damn it.
On the ballot the next cycle.
I don't know. I
Did
think
Pujols have a brother that played?
not a Hall of Famer. No,
Did Griffey have a brother?
I don't think so. He had a Pops.
I can tell you he's not the answer.
Okay.
Did Reggie Jackson have a brother?
Reggie. Yeah, I would have Gary Williams. Bonds. I don't know. I'll say McGuire has a brother I don't know about.
I'm saying Reggie Jackson has a brother I don't know about.
Also, Mark McGuire's not a Hall of Famer, so
So
pick.
Jake recants his pick.
Great pick by
Do
me.
you want to re-pick with somebody who is in the Hall of Fame?
Not fully. Frank Robinson.
It's a great guess.
Yeah.
No, the both of you.
Okay.
Am I telling you?
Yep.
You did. I'll tell you, you've said his name at some point during this segment.
Oh, that helps.
Okay.
We're far
that's-
enough along.
That stings.
Yeah.
So am I telling you?
Oh, yeah. I'm done guessing.
Okay. I just want to make sure if I told you that, if that
Yeah.
would immediately.
I said a lot of names.
Yeah.
I was hoping you stopped when I said the name. It's kind of rolling.
No,
Yes.
well, I believe at the time you said he's. It's the Aarons. Hank Aaron has a brother Tommy who hit 13.
I said
Yeah,
that.
I mean that was.
I said that.
You didn't guess that. You said you were naming people.
BBD. I literally guessed Hank Aaron. Like
yeah, we might have to check
5
the tape.
minutes ago.
You said
Oh, well-
you said does Hank Aaron have a brother we don't know about? Which
That's my guess.
the difference right now is BBD's assuming we're doing a final
answer.
guess.
Or-
Well,
We're
I
not
assume-
assuming that.
We're
assume-
not assuming that.
I don't know what to do with you just saying a
Yeah,
name.
no, it's fair. We also didn't lay it out there great.
Tommy Aaron.
Yeah, he hit 13 home runs.
Okay, Tom.
Good job.
Better than me.
Hank Aaron was great because it was fit the time period where BBD wouldn't know exactly when he finished his career and did this.
Isn't
he finished? I think his last year was 77. I just looked at it.
Isn't his nuts because he covers like 3 decades? Like I want to say his first year is like in the 50s, and his last year is
I think he might be one of
something.
the like 4-decade guys.
You want to listen to this? I'm different.
I do. I saw you looking for it, and I was happy for you.
He just missed.
Henry Aaron
76.
Still, the years are just crazy. 54 to 76.
23 seasons.
Those are different.
54 to 76.
Those are different.
Can you do pairing mode,
times.
BBD? It's not able to find
in a similar. The button's being very weird to me.
So, are you confident this is like the spot?
Yeah.
Or are we gonna be certain? Okay.
No,
I like that.
I've seen this
Yeah.
a lot. I really like it. It's just a documentary from like the late 80s, and she just this female documentarian, 94. She went to Wildwood Boardwalk. I watch this like before every summer.
Summer hype.
Just put a camera in front of these people before, internet didn't exist, so they didn't know where it was going to be, and they're just like telling all, and a bunch of drunk teenagers, and this is the part that I quote a lot.
Yeah, you can come up on the boardwalk and just meet somebody like that, in a split second. And, it can turn into a serious relationship, like me and Jana. Because,
It's different.
I met her a couple of weeks ago, but we hooked up tonight together, and, I'm probably going to be with her for the rest of the summer.
It's different every night.
You never know
every
what's going to
night,
happen.
It's different. You can stay together forever, or it's different. And whatever happens, but it's different every night. And you meet new people, it's the summer. And I think... Yeah, no, I think we're...
It's so
Had to
good.
cut her off there.
Yeah. It's different. So when you said it's every night, it's different. He's got such a gross Philly accent. That kid. in
He's
that video.
great.
Yeah. You meet someone new every night, like Janet here.
That's
Met Janet last night. We're probably going to be with her for the rest of the summer.
that guy's the perfect example. There's a little period, kind of later college and after college when you think you're a part of society, and you're just not yet.
Oh, yeah.
In their heads, they're like, yeah, we're just people out on the boardwalk.
Just meeting, just normal people.
Society's
Fucking
horrified.
drunk in public.
Society is so scary.
This girl in this documentary is so fucking cool. She just makes up a new lie every time she's on camera. The first time is she got in a fist fight. Then the next time is she stabs someone. And then the next time she's like, I got shot. And she shows a bullet hole. And it's like, what is this? She's my favorite. Yeah. That's different.
different.
At the end of that video that you guys couldn't watch, we still need to fix that. But she's so drunk, she can't talk anymore. And the boy that is with her kind of rubs her head like it's all right. Interview's over.
I like that.
It's different every night.
We got to get moving and shaking towards halftime / end of time.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have a back end again. We've been missing the news.
News
Anyway.
maybe dead.
Here's the halftime. We got a lot of packages. I got to pee at some point. It's different. All right, this is our big package because they're sponsoring. They are sponsoring the content now, and we're very excited. We were eyeing them down, hunting them down, saying we want this. It's Magic Spoon cereal. You go to magicspoon.com/Jomboy to grab a variety pack today. We're going to be trying it for the first time here. Jake and I are both cereal junkies to the point where we both don't allow ourselves to have cereal in the house. Because if I open a box of cereal, I usually finish the box.
Yeah, it's like a 24-hour
meal.
lifespan.
Yeah, if that, yes. So and a lot of times, I post Instagram stories and stuff about how saddening the cereal aisle is now, because it's literally like Twinkie cereal, Cinnamon Toast cereal, Oreo cereal. That's not cereal, guys. That's candy. You're lying to children. Well, Magic Spoon is different. Also, I get so sick if I eat this shitty sugar candy. Anyway, Magic Spoon.
Dude,
Magic Spoon has 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving, only 140 calories a serving. It's keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, low-carb, and GMO-free. We have a variety pack here, cocoa, fruity, frosted, and peanut butter. So we're going to be trying these. Go to magicspoon.com/Jomboy. Grab a variety pack for yourself today. Magicspoon.com/Jomboy. Use code Jomboy. You save $5 as checkout. Use code Jomboy.
So
That's cool. That's pretty.
fantastic read, Tim. Yeah, opening
Are there like bowls or anything?
opening this to find out.
What do you have me pouring this into?
I have no idea. I just figured you want.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it
You
was
get
gonna
like
look
two
like
two
in-
mugs.
You put a little bit in your mouth and you take a
Two mugs. And I don't know if this is
I didn't know
expired.
if they came in like a package that is.
I've seen Instagram ads for these guys. Trevor Plouffe got it off Instagram. I've got the ads. I'm interested to see. Opening it up to see 4 cereal boxes got me pretty jazzed up.
Oh, the variety pack.
I'll tell
yeah.
you that much.
Which flavor do you want to try?
What else can you try? Jim, we've got
Holy shit! Look,
cocoa.
they have notes for us. Like when you buy Jelly Bellies and they give you the pairings.
Yes.
Mixing cocoa with peanut butter
Ooh.
tastes just like peanut butter.
You
cup.
wouldn't like that.
I would like that a lot.
You wouldn't like that.
I would like that a lot.
We got cocoa, peanut butter, fruity, and frosted.
Just give me a box.
I'm assuming we're peanut buttering.
Yep.
I believe. I'm gonna double check. We have 2 boxes. I don't know if there are 4 other flavors. We have to save half for next. week.
These are the 4 flavors.
So we need to save 2 of those for next week then to try.
Okay.
Oh, just
So
do
peanut butter
cocoa and
and
peanut
chocolate.
butter. Yeah. Thank you. Great timing on that. I was about to rip through all of them. I'm excited. Smells good. Looks good.
Smells good.
Dude, when I was
I'm excited for this.
when I was a junior in high school, I worked at Safeway, just a grocery store, and you'd get like 20-minute breaks or whatever, and I would grab a box of cereal off the shelf and a tiny thing of milk and go to the break room and just eat the entire box on my break.
That's one of those when we do like a
I didn't open the bag.
when we do our documentary to kids to show them that life gets better.
Yeah.
BBD, did you give me a mug with water in it? Or was that my mug? Oh, here's the other mug.
Got
Okay.
some of
So you
lot
can-
of mugs, but ain't no bugs on you.
There may be bugs on some of your mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me.
Here's chocolate.
Would you... Okay, so you're doing a 50-50?
Yeah.
Okay. That was close. You should tell you're just eating a bag of cereal in the break room. I'll talk about sleeping in my car for 18 minutes. And it'll be a good video for, like, people when life's kind of tough.
Yeah, I mean, I was 16, 17,
Right.
so it's a little different.
Life's tough.
That was probably the easiest I ever had it in life.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
16 years old.
And there's still tough moments.
yeah.
Actually, you were just jacked up to eat that cereal.
Okay, I have a cup of chocolate. Hey, baby, do you have any spoons?
Oh, believe me, I looked very briefly.
don't
We
need
don't need
spoons?
spoons. We
Okay.
don't need spoons.
They're in a mug. You can.
Men,
I can do a spoon.
we pee with the door open.
It means a few things around.
We
Zach,
definitely have
if you're
spoons,
listening
no?
to this and you've got
I think
2
we do
spoons-
somewhere. It wasn't in the first 2 places I looked.
On top of the
Okay.
fridge. Did you look there?
Nope.
Yeah. That's where all the cutlery is.
Cutlery.
Safeway 100% still exists. Was someone else doubting that? Oh, yeah, someone in the chat. Kieran. Safeway still exists. It got bought out in some places.
Would you have done straws as a path?
Oh!
It's an interesting one.
I don't think it's a winning pick,
No,
but I would have accepted it. I
it
think.
ties into the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were shockingly unprepared for cereal.
and you'd leave the West Coast vote out with the straws, but you'd secure the East Coast vote.
Yeah, they haven't figured out a better way to be anti-straw. I will be anti-straw with people
Yeah,
when they give me a better second option.
yeah.
The paper straws are garbage.
The paper straws are garbage.
It's not cool.
I can't let the metal reusable straws.
I hope it comes out that the
I
paper
want them. I
straws
want those to be better. They're so close.
were worse than plastic straws.
Well, I'm not joking that the paper straws are garbage.
Yes.
It's the piece of garbage that now is in your mouth.
Are we ready to eat this?
Yeah, it's literal.
Make sure your first spoonful has both, and it's supposed to taste like
Oh,
Reese's.
there's gonna be both.
Wait, I'll camera mine. Camera A.
My hand's too shaky to do that. Here we go.
Yep, gonna finish this box today.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So they're saying that's healthy?
Cereal for lunch. Yeah, what's
How are we supposed to casually eat the rest of
Isn't
this
this
box?
keto? It doesn't feel like it makes sense. Is this on the Tom Brady diet?
Maybe.
And I'm ready to start.
Reusable metal straws. I'm supposed to carry a straw with me everywhere?
Like, kinda.
What?
People are doing that.
I get what people are trying to do, and I like that, but the plastic straw was too perfect.
Dude, I love cereal.
Hey, thanks for this cereal.
So they're sponsoring next halftime too, the different flavors.
I believe so. That is what I was told.
Good, we can finish these boxes.
They certainly are sponsoring next week. I saw that, and I was told we have to save 2 to try next week.
Bit of a labyrinth on the back.
Labyrinth was a good pick.
It's an interesting path.
It's a cool word.
The fuck? Carpet?
What's going on with you and pictures of carpets?
Good account. The chair wouldn't roll
That's
onto the
good.
carpet.
If you like cereal,
Where do they have to go to get this?
you want to be healthier. Magic Spoon?
MagicSpoon.com/Jomboy, I believe. And
$5 off with code
with
John.
code Jomboy after, yes.
All right.
The link brings you to the variety pack that we're sampling over these 2
Do we have
weeks.
rankings and mailbag today?
We can. I haven't chosen anything yet.
Let's skip the news and go to rankings mailbag.
Let's see.
Diego's hot in the chat about
Trying
the
to find a
straws.
mailbag question. Okay.
Okay.
Where is soundboard's getting a little disorganized? That's on me.
There may be bugs on some of you bugs, but there ain't no bugs on bugs.
This is a question for Jake. Jake, sometimes you say jibbity jibbity jibbity, and I've always wondered. Are you making a deep cut Coach Hines reference from the Oliver Twist sketch? If so, I love it. And when can we expect a Coach Hines wardrobe day? Jake sucks. Thanks.
Here's what I can tell you.
I didn't hear that. Can you repeat that question again?
Yeah, maybe from the top. Real quick. We'll have another bite.
Yeah. Jake, sometimes you say jibbity jibbity jibbity, and I've always wondered, are you making a deep cut Coach Hines reference from the Oliver Twist sketch? And 3 question marks. If so, love it. And when can we expect a Coach Hines wardrobe day? Double question mark. Jake sucks. Thanks. Luke Hatakita. He gave the pronunciation. That I didn't notice.
Hakatita. Luke always listens.
So, I've got good news and bad news.
Jibbity jibbity jibbity.
Who submitted that question?
Luke Hakita.
Luke Akita. Thank you, Luke. Yes,
Hatakita.
that is what I'm doing. Stop listening for a minute. I say boogity, boogity, boogity a good amount. And that's from Daryl Waltrip. If you want to bring it up on your laptop, if you Google Daryl Waltrip, boogity, 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 there's a compilation.
How do you spell Waldrip?
Waltrip, TRIP. Boogity should populate.
What? There's a whole compilation of them?
Yeah, I mean, you can listen to 1 or 2, and I think the point...
Are they all going to have loud NASCAR in the background?
I hope so. NASCAR company.
Calamity Corner, because it usually is. But Mike, I've been out here since Thursday. I've done everything in the world. I got a new car to drive. I've been given trophies. People have given me hugs and kisses. But this is what I wanted. This is what I've been waiting for these cars to come off of this corner. And guys, it's showtime. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Ooh, let's go racing today, boys.
How often have you watched NASCAR that this became part of your repertoire.
You just
So-
knew this?
I'll catch you guys up to how this becomes part of my repertoire. A, partially. B, that is in Talladega Nights.
Ah. Okay.
So he lets one of those rip. So, yeah.
So you don't say jibbity jibbity
Jibbity jibbity. Jake, you're always saying jibbity jibbity jibbity.
You know what?
You want the cereal?
We need a.
Well, there's a
install-
second-
Trying to get the cereal.
Can you put on our list? We need a microphone holder on that wall behind that camera. So when strangers like you come in,
Also, there's a whole box of, I believe, the same package. In the, I don't believe so, since it's I think it's the same variety pack.
you want this box too? Because now Jake's not gonna be able to get seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
Low carb.
I never heard you say jibbity jibbity jibbity.
I've never said that in my life.
I it wouldn't have surprised me if it turned out that you were saying that a lot, and I was
So what-
and I tuned it out.
What's jibbity 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 from? What did Luke say it's from?
He asked if it was a deep cut Coach Hines reference from the Oliver Twist sketch.
Are you an Oliver Twist guy?
No, it's kind of funny. I've always thought I am.
You feel like you would be.
Yeah. I'm glad that was your feedback.
Yeah.
I feel like Oliver Twist is very much like
Like obviously,
where I live.
anyone else in
I
that,
know nothing about.
any other literary character, you're not that person.
No.
Dude, someone left a comment.
Oliver Twist is I want some more. Can I have some more, please?
Little popper boy. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my niche market. Tiny Tim. Imagine if I just rattled off like 15 popper boys.
Someone, when we ranked like books, and I said literary fiction, I saw a comment come through. They were like, "Are we all gonna let slide that?" Jomboy said, and then he put in quotes, "literary fiction," like it's not a genre of book. And I replied, and I said, "Are you not aware? Because that's embarrassing for you a little bit."
Yeah. You tried to get me, and now look.
Do you guys mind if I?
It's like the biggest genre of book. Like the section literary fiction is the biggest section. There's a
bookstore
at the
yeah.
bookstore. It's the
Like,
most.
there's sub genres within that for sure, but
It's the biggest section.
Got.
there's a sound bite on here that I don't know what it is, and I kind of want to press the button.
I mean,
last-
hold on, baby.
Last comment in the chat is, you put Jake on a crutch, and he's Tiny Tim.
DVD. You're like, there's a button on the soundboard. I don't know what it is. It might be bad. You put all the sounds on there, so like,
No, I don't. People use this room now. But this one seems like one I might have done. Like one of them is the Pinstripe Strong outro that I think, and I don't know if this is one of their sound bites or if this is one I put on because it looks like one I might have put on.
drop it.
Based on the label, it's not going to ruin us.
I like peanut butter alone better than peanut butter with chocolate. Just to let other people know.
I'm going to find out.
Yeah.
Okay. There's
Some
more
music.
to that, but in case that
It's a dope beat.
it's going to be too much. I think it is one of their sounds then.
Sounds like an outro.
Yeah.
Do you have
The other
anything-
one's on there. No,
Yeah.
that one I knew what it was, and that's why I was like, oh, is this...
Shout out Pinstripe Strong.
They put their Homer draft picks in first. They're on top of it.
All right.
We might be snaking
Rankings?
them. This comes from E-Hutch. This has been sitting in here for a while, and I knew we'd have to come to it at some point. Sup, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I came across this fan-made graphic on Reddit depicting the ratings of Nick game shows. It made me think of you. Some of these shows I'm too young to remember. Maybe simply weren't popular enough. Anyway, take a look. Please discuss. Maybe some of these lesser-known shows would make it for a good watching episode. Rank your favorite Nickelodeon game shows, essentially. I can give you the graphic if you want. I don't think that's going to...
Or
I don't
copy
think
and
that
paste.
matters.
Yeah, they might have some that I'm forgetting about. And Jake for sure needs a visual help.
Oh, yeah, right now.
Yeah. We always sometimes Lauren, or I think Lauren, clips out these rankings as their own video.
Right.
And one time the comment was like, do you really have to eat in the middle of the show? What the fuck? And I was like, yeah, I guess out of context, it just cuts to us eating cereal during the show.
Sorry.
But yeah, we do. I don't know why halftime became food time,
Stuff happens.
but that's what this has become.
Well, it was supposed to be just like trying a new piece of candy or something that we hadn't tried before.
Now here we are.
But now we have like a full meal.
Oh, Jimmy's going for thirds. They're mugs, not bowls.
Where are these shows? Are they on the list?
I'm trying to put them on the screen first.
Okay.
I cannot find downloads. There we go.
I mean, Hidden Temple's obviously jumping to the forefront of a lot of people's minds, right?
Yeah, Guts is better, though.
Guts. Double Dare?
Double Dare sucked. All right, hold on. Maybe I can...
The graphic is up.
But it's on the tiny screen that I can't see.
Yep, that's linking, idiot.
So you guys in the chat debate amongst yourselves.
All right.
Okay, we could see that.
I can't really see that.
It'll be there in a minute.
Okay.
It'll be in a Slack to you.
Now I can't see it.
But again, I don't think that this graph is going to be like helpful.
But we can only
to
name 2
you.
shows. As of now.
Yeah, that's all part of it.
I'm going to go Guts, number 1. Waiting for the Slack. Have the Slack. Jake, we have the Slack. Okay, I can read it. So Wild and Crazy Kids, Family Double Dare. Get the picture. What Would You Do? Nick Arcade, Guts, Legends of the Hidden Temple, Figure It Out, You're On. How many of these? Jake wasn't a Nickelodeon kid, so I'm throwing Nick Arcade, You're On, Get the Picture, Wild and Crazy Kids off. I don't even want to think about any of those.
Where'd you message this?
Slack.
It's a Slack to you.
From you?
Yeah, from me to you, Jimmy, I think, and Katie.
And Katie, okay.
Because it's the most recent one I could see that had you two already there.
Yeah, I'm going to go Guts number 1 and Legends number 2, and then Figure It Out is actually going to jump Family Double Dare for me. Figure It Out's going to be my Guts, Legends. Figure It Out is my 3rd. Then probably Family Double Dare. What Would You Do was really good too. But I think Family Double Dare is going to be my 4th.
What was Would You Do? That rings a bell.
It was like it's really bad. I watched it. I watched it.
It's really bad.
Well, I watched it to see if it would make for a good watching.
I think it might.
Yeah, maybe. It was
In
like
a
just,
vacuum.
It was just really bad. I mean, he walks around and chooses people, and he's like, "What would you do for $5? Would you wear slime on your head?"
I might be thinking of a different What Would You Do?
Yeah, I mean, this is Guts and Legend versus the
away.
world.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely trying to think as a youth.
It's Guts. As a youth, it's Guts. Can you hear me?
The only part I think I disagree with you, like, I remember Legends coming on and getting more of a rush. I think after Guts was a better TV show, but I think when Legends came on and it was like,
I was always Guts.
fuck, and like, bang. Guts is tough to beat. I mean,
Now, as an adult, Finders Keepers. I mean, I don't know what the audience who watches the Watchins thinks of Finders Keepers. I love Wesley Yore and Finders Keepers. We should do one soon. Are we doing some today? Nah, we got a busy day.
I think there are a couple on the schedule.
But, yeah, Finders. Do I have our interview soon?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'll double check the time.
I think I'm on some radio show at 2:25. But, yeah. So I'm going to go Guts 1, Legends 2, and then I like to Figure It Out. What's that? 2:25. Oh, we have other packages. Just chewing into the mic. Everyone's favorite. Got a big old package here from someone named Noah.
I have a letter from Grace.
I think in my
Wait.
brain,
Grace has written us already.
I think it is this. It might be the same Grace. I recognized the address.
Because we always say, like, what a nice name.
Yeah.
Yes. We have a pen pal.
This is awesome.
Dear Jomboy Media, thanks so much for not only writing back, but including an awesome sticker, magnet, and a signed ball. My sister thinks it's the best thing ever. It now is my prized possession because it's signed by two of the best celebrities on the planet.
Oh. That's nice.
Write that down. And I want the noise in there as well. Again, thanks. This made my year. Keep up the awesome work. Sincerely, Grace. I mean,
That's awesome.
holy smokes.
I mean, do we have to write back now?
Yes.
Do we have to write a thank you letter for her thank you letter?
I think
for our
I
thank you
think we
letter?
don't acknowledge this letter at all, and we just go full pen pal. Like,
Pen pal.
man, opening day this week. It's crazy. Trevor came from California.
Yes.
Our friend Jack as well.
You ever seen a grown man fight a package?
I
Yes.
can go get anything to help if
You want my keys?
Right.
That's
Did you go full pockets in the office? Like, are your keys in your pocket the whole time you're here?
You know what? I usually take the keys out. Phone is out, obviously. I leave passport and wallet in pocket. That feels like it's not worth
you
the
should always
risk.
know where that is.
It's not worth the risk.
All right. I have finally opened this up from Noah. Got a postcard here. Jomboy Jake BBD, proud to be a part of what you guys have been doing since 2017. Hell yeah. That's awesome. You guys and the Yankees have helped me get through some tough times, and I am forever grateful for that. This is where I was the past month.
Antigua. Gorgeous.
Got you guys a gift to maybe try out on the show. Also, a couple of baseballs signed by some Yankee legends like Mickey Rivers, Doc Gooden, Jeff Nelson, Jim Leyritz, and Joe Pepitone.
Oh.
One is for you guys, and I'd love for it if you four, yes, Trevor included, if this gets there before he does, could add your names. No. To these legends and send it back. Keep doing what you guys are doing and enjoy. Oh yeah, and Jake sucks. Noah. It's similar to your handwriting.
This is very similar to my handwriting.
Dude, I don't know if
You
like
know.
I feel pretty bad adding
Adding
signature
it to those.
to a ball that has like Mickey Rivers and Doc Gooden and Pepitone.
It's a lot of press.
He wants us to keep one, which is amazing. Thank you very, very much. He wants us to add three of us and Trev's tomorrow, so he timed it right.
We can send it timed perfectly, and we can send them.
I'll do it. I mean,
Here's what I'll say.
no, I'm gonna honor his request, but yeah, I don't know. It just feels like we don't belong.
He has about 24 hours from here to like DM, I guess, me. And if he wants just a clean ball and keep those separate.
He got us stuff from Antigua. We'll try this next time.
Is that hot sauce?
Yeah, I think it's.
We will try that at some point.
Oh, can you put this?
Huge.
So,
I
salsa, hot sauce, chili habanero. Maybe we try this on the live stream tomorrow.
No, I think
Yanks get stressful.
with an incredible long play on this, company does great. 40 years from now, we're all laughing. Now that's a collector's item. Yeah, I've got it's probably the only baseball that's going to be signed by Mickey Rivers and Trevor Plouffe.
Throwing
One of one.
in my brain, if you're calling it your Joe Pepitone, Big Baby David signed ball is good humor in my brain.
I would
Joe Pepitone.
I would factor in a lot of that in your future.
Joe Pepitone, Jake, kind of same guy.
Yeah.
No. He had a much bigger penis.
Yes,
yeah.
we saw that. Joe Pepitone's me if I had a big penis.
Yeah, they're huge.
Huge.
He did a nude shoot when he was a player.
Google Joe Pepitone nude. Thanks for tuning in.
It's a really funny photo.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Hey, opening day tomorrow. We'll be live streaming from 1 o'clock until whenever.
So I'm at a break in the middle there, but
Till the end. You looking at his dick?
Yes.
Final thoughts?
I forgot. It's a good. It's a good picture.
There's one that's so close.
Yeah.
You can't see a single other part of his body.
Yeah.
Almost like they severed it and took a picture of it. That's how close the cameraman got.
Well,
to
you know what's the real treat here?
Isn't he behind like a wicker chair?
You know how Google works? You know, it gets top results. And yeah, I can't believe I have to explain this to you. You know, after it found Joe Pepitone nude, I think it just went to Joe nude. So this is just
Bunch of Joes.
a ton of naked guys. You pop up.
That's awesome.
really,
Joe Pepitone's toupee and nude pictures.
You were serious? I pop up?
Yes.
When you Google Joe nude?
Joe Pepitone nude.
Oh, that makes more sense. I think
it becomes a bunch of Joes.
You're on the 4th line of pictures.
Oh, I like this song better.
Over. Tomorrow. DraftKings.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Happy opening day tomorrow. Be with us. Joe Pepitone's wiener hanging through a chair.
Good spread.